did you guys do for New Year's? Did anybody go anywhere foreign exotic? No?
Rose Bowl parade.
Rose Bowl, I saw that. Still
It
fun.
wasn't really.
Is that the first time you went?
It is the first time I went.
Would you recommend going?
It's definitely a bucket list type of thing. I'm a parade girl, but we had a laugh.
Oh, good. Was there alcohol?
Well, yes.
Okay. Well, most of
So you keep one.
I wouldn't have been otherwise.
All right,
just me.
well, welcome everybody. Hey, come on in, guys. All right. All right. New thing.
Wow.
Please turn off your phones.
Oh, I left mine in my office.
KW cares, okay? If you guys' phone goes off while we're in the meeting, $5 donation to KW
Turn it
cares.
off altogether.
Yeah, or ring.
Okay, there
If
we go.
it vibrates, I'm not gonna call you on it. Vibrating is okay. All right, this upcoming week, listening agreement disclosure with Apple. Thank you, Apple, for teaching. It's Wednesday, that's today. Then we have tomorrow, new purchase agreement with Troy Guy. And we have a staff retreat plan of action Friday from 2 to 5 here in the training room. So that's just for staff, just so you guys know, we'll be in here planning the rest of the year and getting stuff into action.
About
And
time,
then-
rest of the first of the year.
The rest of the first of the year, yes. Monday, the 12th, Apple again.
Yeah.
Teaching, lead tracking, lead follow-up. Apple really committed to learning more this year, so she's really committed to teaching more this year. So as you can see, she's already in the calendar, so thank you, Apple, for that.
You're welcome.
All right, and then we have on Tuesday the 13th, Lunch and Learn, Market Your KW app with Miss Kirsten Souza, and we have a price property right with Larry Garcia at 1:30. All right, so hope to see you guys all out there. New year, fresh start, goals, accountability, all that stuff. Come to training, all right? All right. A reminder, we've got some upcoming events. We've got family reunion in Florida. It's earlier this year. Last year it's been during Valentine's Day. Yeah, so now it's from the 7th to the 11th. Who's going? I know that we have some people on the wait list trying to get going, so if you need tickets, please let me know so we can get you on the wait list and see if we can find you. I know that Vanessa's getting a ticket. End of the year awards banquet will be Wednesday, February the 18th at Cafe 210. So please mark your calendars from 11 to 2, Wednesday, February the 18th. All right, we do that every year, so it should be no surprise to you guys. We hope to see you guys there. And excited to announce, on January 26th, the Market Center has signed up for a program called the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite. And can you hit escape here for me real quick? And the Michael Lewis Marketing Suite, basically it's a suite of products that the professional graphic designers created for your agents. And it's specifically for KW agents. So we signed up for the program. So on the 26th, the gentleman's gonna come down and talk to you about all the products he has available for you guys. You can leverage your marketing. So like you set up your bookshelf, what he calls it, for like $195, and then $99 a listing, they'll do postcards, they'll do mailers, they'll do all this stuff right here. So you can just leverage your marketing. I know that Connie has expressed interest and is very excited about it already, so come to that class and you see what we have to offer for you guys, all right? Next, we have, welcome, Shanna Caldwell, KW Hanford. And we have Ron Shotsky from, he's here in Visalia. You see him on the second here? There he is, right there. Welcome, Ron. So Ron was at the KW office in Fresno, but he moved to Visalia, so he's in our office. So welcome, Ron. Glad to have you.
Thank you. Nice office.
Thank you. And then welcome back, Maricela Maciel. All right, technology flash. I want to show you guys some little tips at each sales meeting about technology. We have something that's called RPR Mobile, not we, but NAR. NAR puts out this little program called RPR, and now they launched a mobile app. Who uses RPR?
All the time.
Bill Mock. Okay, so RPR mobile app. What does that do for you?
It's like right there.
Right. You can just do a CMA right from your phone really quick and email it to your clients, right? For buyers, for listings.
Oh, really?
So if you don't have RPR, sign up for RPR. If you don't have the mobile app, go to your app store, iTunes or the Android store, and search RPR Mobile and install that on your phone. All right? All right. Good stuff, good stuff. Facebook messages, okay. I would like for you guys to post a message today. Do like a thank you card, a thank you picture, and tag every single one of your clients in that message, and make sure you have your phone number, your email address, and thank them for the business they gave you in 2014. And when you tag all of them in your Facebook message, guess what happens? They see it, their friends see it. So do that, generate business that way. Social media is a place to be in 2015. So thank all of your SOI and tag them in a message, all right? Who's gonna do it? Yeah? All right?
I'll try.
Yeah? All right. Again, leverage. E-Edge. If you don't have E-Edge set up, please set an appointment with Kirsten to set up E-Edge. E-Edge is a fast and easy way to consistently touch your sphere of influence. And we all seen the statistics. If you're not reaching out to them, somebody else is. Somebody else is. So you need to be in constant contact with your clients. All right? All right. Daily Digest. Do you guys know what the Daily Digest is? In the intranet? It's like Facebook for us. So post your wants, needs, you know, like I want to sit an open house, I need somebody to sit an open house, a buyer, seller, whatever. If you go onto the MyKW intranet, you can add posts and people see what's going on. So please utilize that. It's there for you guys to use. We just thought we'd rebring it back to you guys because we noticed it kind of got stagnant for a little bit. So, but we always use it, so you guys use it as well. All right. Sorry, showing a video. All right, we still have the Main Street Escrow Contest going, and we had some winners that we drew over the last week on Friday. So congratulate Bill Mock.
Yay!
Bill Mock. Yolanda de la Isla. Yolanda was super excited. She emailed me, who's responsible for this? I want to thank them. And so she was super excited. And Hector Martinez. Hector. And then we have Diego Espinoza. Now there's still a chance to win the mega camp for mega escrows here. So we're going to be drawing that on April 1st, all right? So open those escrows with Main Street Escrow for your chance to win, all right? Next we have Cindy Tinbrock from Country Club Mortgage. You want to come up, Cindy? Welcome, Cindy.
Good morning. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Couple different things. We wanted to thank you because Country Club Mortgage in December had a record-breaking month. Yay. So thank you very, very much for all your business. Secondly, I wanted to remind everybody that the FHA flip waiver has been allowed to expire. Meaning if you're have a listing, you cannot accept an FHA offer until your owner has owned that property for more than 91 days. The date begins on the day that the deed was recorded into the owner's name, and then we just count. So be cautious. Always good to go to the 92nd day. Rates are really good. Stock market's been a little bit squiggly lately, so the last couple days rates have been really, really good. FHA 3.6, 3.7 for a 30-year. Conventional 20% down. We're looking at 4.1, something like that. So rates are really good.
Good. Yes, did something just happen with the FHA MIP reduced or something?
No changes on MIP for FHA. It always only goes up.
Right.
We can always wish.
All right, thanks.
In regards to short sale, has it been extended in regards to IRS?
Oh, so that they don't have to.
Yes,
pay.
it was. It
I
was.
haven't wished. It was.
It
Okay,
was?
yeah.
It was for 2015.
Okay.
There was something on like Inman News or something about it. You can kind of Google it.
All right.
Anybody else? Thank you.
All right. We have a new MSA. His name's Dan Starkey, who is not here today, but he's a prime national credit repairer. So that's, yes.
I have a comment on something I just made. It was kind of wrong information. It was not extended for 2015. It was approved for all those in 2014,
Okay.
but not for 2015. So it's kind of like where we were in 2014. You really didn't know what you were doing. You were just doing it. Well, they did get relief, but 2015 is the same situation. So you can't go tell somebody they will have short sale relief because it's not a fact. Until the end of next year when they'll say, okay, you're covered.
Thank you for that, Jean. All right. Lessons learned. Somebody please share a lesson they learned over this holiday break.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you looking at me?
Well, it looked like you wanted to say something.
Oh, okay, here, okay, I'm gonna tell a love story.
Okay.
Okay, this is a love story. Donnie met Diana 11 years ago and they fell in love. They dated for 6 months and Donnie put Diana's name on his 10 acres and his house. They broke up. Diana lived in the property for 10 years for free. And I listed that property on July 2nd, and they both signed the listing contract, and it was listed for $295,000 with a clause that we would reduce it to $270,000 if no offers were received by August 30th. So then Donnie mentioned that there's some IRS liens, some EDD liens, and by the way, he has not paid any property taxes in quite some time. So I ordered a preliminary title report. Let's see, the preliminary came back and there were over $130,000 in tax funds with a $120,000 first trust deed. Well, there wasn't much equity left. But there was still equity. So I went to stage the property and Diana had been living in it for quite a while. And guess what? She's a certifiable hoarder. So I tell Donnie that I can't sell that property in that condition. So Donnie pays Diana $5,000 to get out of the house. And she's supposed to be out within 30 days, but it takes her 45. So then Diana leaves the property a mess, and Donnie agrees to fix the property. He hauls off 4 of those great big trailer loads full of stuff. He sanitizes the house, he puts new floors, new flooring, new baseboards, he paints, he fixes all the electrical problems, so he spends around $18,000. Then Donnie goes in for open heart surgery.
Oh no. I hope you don't tell your grandchildren bedtime stories.
Then he goes in for open heart surgery. Well, the house is all fixed, so I hold the first open house on August 24th. And I have a lot of people through. I meet a client that I sell a house to that closes way before this is over. And then on August 29th, I receive an offer and we're in escrow, as is, for $269,000. So all the demands are ordered. The appraiser comes, and guess what? Not one of the buildings is permitted. And the double wide is not on a foundation. And the appraiser says he can't use any of the buildings to come up with the value. So he agrees to stop everything for the time being. I know this is long, sorry. Okay,
Education.
it's a lot shorter than what it was, believe me. Anyway, okay, so he agrees to stop everything. Donnie agrees that he will get permits on the property as built and put a foundation under the mobile home. And it's gonna cost around $14,000. Well, he wants to increase the sales price to $283,000. And the buyer agrees to the increase. So, and I probably visited the county office probably at least 6 to 8 times. And, let's see, Donnie has a stroke.
Poor guy, any wonder.
Okay, we got all the permits. We're good to go. The appraisal comes in at value at $283,000. And so I thought we're good to go. Well, guess what? I say guess what a lot, sorry. The underwriter does not like the appraisal and asks for more comparables. Finally, the appraisal is approved, and then the underwriter wants a mobile home expert to inspect the mobile home. So we find an expert in Fresno. And he approves the mobile home. We're ready to get loan docs or go to PMI. Anyway, Diana needs to sign the deed and the settlement statement, and she's having second thoughts.
Oh my God.
So Donnie agrees that he'll let her have any funds that remain after the demands are paid. In the meantime, the demands have expired and have to be reordered. Then the PMI company will not insure the loan. They don't like the appraisal. Well, the loan is submitted to another PMI company and it's approved. The demands will expire again on December 30th, and we're at December 23rd. Finally, normally the loan docs come on Christmas Eve. And the loan was funded on Monday, December 29th, and the escrow was closed. The buyers are thrilled. Diana got around $5,000. All of Donnie's tax liens are paid. His health is good, and the real estate commission is paid in full. So what I learned from this transaction is, let's see, that in order to get some escrows closed, you need to be able to overcome obstacles and be a problem solver. Even if the seller is your client, if you have a buyer that loves a property, you can't help but form a bond with them. And number 3, working with an agent on the other side of a transaction that is more interested in helping to solve problems instead of creating them certainly helps when you are both working towards closing the escrow. Number 4, that if you have a buyer that is not married and they talk about putting the significant other's name on a purchase, even though it is not really any of our business, you might suggest that they talk with an attorney, because you might be asked to sell that property someday. And number 5, I hope that it's a very long time before I have another hard one like this.
Wow, that was kind of
That was a lot of lessons.
Can anybody top that one?
Oh, I can almost, but we won't go.
Don't ever talk about it till it closes.
Right, I was gonna say,
There you go.
it hasn't closed yet, so I can't tell the story yet.
Okay.
How's it closed?
So that one is closed.
Oh, my goodness.
All right.
Look at all
We
the.
have birthdays. Carly's birthday was this past
Carly.
Sunday, so Carly's birthday. Look at all those birthdays.
My goodness.
Wow. Kellen, coming up, Kellen. Who else is here? Verda, we've got Linda. Linda, you got your birthday coming up? Happy birthday, Linda. All right.
There's a lot of them.
A lot of birthdays. Let's see here, what we got next? Culture News,
Connie.
representing the market.
Well, I think we should just go on to 20 and say give 7 hugs a day because your buyers and sellers needed a lot of hugs. But anyway, representing the market center and the company in a positive way always. What this really meant to me when I read it is if there's any kind of controversy or question anytime, I think you need to ask a lot of questions about whatever the process was because there's always a backstory. So always represent us to the max and makes every transaction go much, much better. But get the right information.
All right, thank you, Connie. All right, next, buyers, wants, and needs, and bucket fillers. Come on, let's start off with some bucket filling.
That's why I came in here, because I
Good.
wanted to fill Gene Chester's bucket, because it is a pleasure, always a pleasure doing business with someone that's a true professional and knows what she's doing and is detail oriented. Just an absolute pleasure to do business with.
Yay. All right, anybody else? More bucket filling? No
I
one?
don't know if this is the right location, but since I'm a fading real estate agent or star, like Tom Ferry calls it, and I'm new in this area, and I want to get back on track, I would like to do open houses during the week from 3 to 6, if anybody has any, as well as Saturday and Sunday. Please let me know. I've been in business 30 years, haven't done open houses in the last couple of years, but I'm ready to get back into it.
All right, there we go. Anybody else, buyer, wants, and needs? No? All right. Well, next, we want to bring back our agent spotlight. And this week, we'd like to spotlight Jody Musgrove. Jody works with CASA, helping make lives of children better, and we actually have like 3 representatives that I know of that volunteer for CASA. We have Jody.
Yes.
Thank you, Jody. So that's a good thing that you do. And then we have Sandra there. Sandra does the same thing. And Yolanda De La Isos. Actually, she was here yesterday. So thank you guys for doing what you guys do. All right, now it's time to brag a little bit. Did you guys know that for the last 4 years in a row, we've been the top listing office? Our listings, our nearest competitor, we have 78% more listings than our nearest competitor. In 2015. 99% more listed and sold volume than our nearest competitor in 2014. So we're gonna do a little brag campaign for you guys. In our mark update next week, we're gonna have information you guys can use in your listing presentations. How powerful would it be to go on a listing presentation saying, my office sells more real estate than any other office in Tulare County?
That's awesome.
So look forward to that. And I wanted to fill all you guys' bucket because I was looking at numbers and it looks like on average, most of your listings sold volume increased by 78% on average. So good job. You guys, I'm reading all the different stories about real estate in 2015, and I've been hearing some great things. NER's forecasting great things. Oil prices are down. Interest rates are going to be recovering there for a while, but could go up. I've been reading about that. But so let's make it a great 2015. So thank you guys.
We can bring it on the floor, never dance.